Do you guys remember those beginning stages, those beginning moments that sparked your creation of your work in progress? Be you finished with it or not? Okay, so I was going through some of my old projects and then of course the ones that I'm doing now, and trying to find some sort of through line, So some of my books, if I've done 10, 7 of them exist in this same shared universe. I'm a nerd. I've always loved the extended, expanded, shared universe of comics, TV shows, movies, etc. That is all the rage. But another thing that I was kind of trying to nail down when it comes to my projects is the inspiration. So there's a book, and I've talked about it before. It's completely done, but I'm trying to figure out how to move forward with it. About a woman in her 30s living in the Midwest. And the entire book is her getting away from her less than stellar husband because of the treatment that she's received from him, secrets that have come out, and then her how Stella got her groove back type of journey to self-discovery, finding love again, all that other good stuff. And that I remember the day that I sat down. I read something, maybe an article about an airplane. This had nothing to do with what's in my book. It was quite literally some airplane, some issue that happened in California. Additionally, a friend of mine, one of her older sisters, was going through a breakup with her husband. Though that is mixed in there, and the reason behind my homegirl's sister and the character in my book is completely different, but it was just I don't know, funny how those two things that don't match at all, they don't intersect, came up with the concept for this book that I've thought of, I wrote, and it's done. And even with I have a kind of espionage spy novel, a Black 007 would be the shorthand. And even with that came out of not even necessarily 007. I want to say I was watching Luther, the Idris Elba Luther, and just seeing him, and it's not the British accent, it's not that, it's just the very fact that I was watching him be this detective on TV in a capacity that was different from what I was used to seeing him with American television. And I was like, okay, well, a black spot. And so I don't know, I guess in addition to having these books have this shared universe, I'm trying to find if there is maybe one particular through line, or even just for myself, just revisiting the start of these manuscripts, the start of these works in progress, checking out my notes, considering things to throw into a story Bible, anecdote, something to put in the back matter of a book. But I don't know, again, if I have 10 manuscripts, 7 of them have the same shared universe, but each and every one of them have this interesting organic birth, conception, whatever. It started from something random at most times. Even the things where I'm intentionally I want to write a vampire book, but even that is yeah, you're writing a book, but this particular book was sparked from this idea, etc., etc. So I don't know. I'm just thinking about that. So this is my long way of asking